How to text a girl as an introvert. The first tip, boys, and the most important one is building intrigue. All right, a lot of you guys blow your wad in the first text, even asking for a hangout in the first text, and that's horrible, bro. I cannot tell you how horrible that is. All right, so we want to build intrigue, and what's everybody's favorite topic? Everybody's favorite topic is themselves, right? So you want to make it about her. And what you want to do to get a response back, particularly on the first text after you've already gotten her phone number from, let's say picking her up in person, okay? You met her at a bar, you met her at a party, on the street, whatever. You guys got into a conversation and you guys spoke about some fun things that got her on an emotional high note, okay? Say, for example, you do as I always do and you accuse her of being an ice cream man, okay? So I always accuse girls of being an ice cream man and I'll do it like this. I'll be like, so what do you do for a living? Whoa, let me guess. You're an ice cream man, aren't you? You drive that ice cream truck. You slang ice cream all over Denver. Don't be shy about it. Just admit it. You're the best ice cream man Colorado's ever seen. And she'll laugh and I'll tease her about it. And then I have a way to talk to her about what she really does that gets into her emotions. Well, if she reacted positively to my ice cream man comment, I'm going to refer back to that on the first text. I'm going to say, hey, I saw an ice cream truck going 150 miles per hour down the 405 freeway. I know you're late for the ice cream man convention, but relax, Sarah. You're going to kill somebody. Okay, so you refer back to a high point of the conversation, tease her a little bit, and what's really good to do too is to ask her a question or make it so that she can reply back easily. Okay, be like, hey, I saw that ice cream truck going 150 miles per hour down the freeway. Are you late for the ice cream man convention or something? Or what's making you so late for that ice cream man convention, right? Did you have to get your hair did? What was it? Okay. So she can have a fun reply. She can role play with you. But the most important thing is to build intrigue in that first text. Or if you've been texting with the girl for a while, it's not necessarily your first text. You can do what I do, which is to simply say, so Sarah, ... Okay. When somebody texts you, so Chris, so Brian, so David, it kind of makes you curious, doesn't it? You want to know, what does this person have to say? Now, when it comes to women, what you'd say is, so Sarah, ... And she replies back, yes, Chris. And you say, I realized something about you. Or I just noticed something about you. I realized something interesting about your pictures. I was thinking about the last time we hung out and I noticed something about you. I realized something about you. Something about you occurred to me. Okay, because everybody's favorite topic is themselves. So she's going to want to know, what is it? And then if she's really buying into your building intrigue tactics, you can draw it out a little bit. You could be like, do you promise me you're not going to get so excited that you jump through the wall like the Kool-Aid man? Or you promise me you're not going to get so excited you hyperextend your ponytail. And she's like, ha, 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 yes, I promise. Now she's really buying into it. She's responding quickly. You could be like, do you pinky promise me that you won't get so excited? Yes, I do. She's really buying into it. You drag it out a little bit more. You do understand that the pinky promise is a legally binding agreement recognized by the United States Supreme Court, correct? She'll laugh and say, yes, I realize it. And then you tell her what you realized about her, which could be a compliment, right? I realized that despite being, this Instagram girl, despite being a model, despite being whatever you are, you're actually a really good conversationalist. I was thinking about our conversation the other day and I'm pretty impressed with that. And she's like, oh my God, thanks. Now, boys, another rule of texting is you have to get her on a high note before you ask for the hangout. Okay, you never want to ask for the hangout on a low note. Like the conversation's lacking, you're just getting LOL, she's not really into it. You don't want to be like, so, what's your weekend looking like? You want to get it on a high note and you want to get her there by building that intrigue. And how do you build intrigue? You draw it out. You give her one piece of the puzzle at a time, okay? Don't blow your entire load and give her everything up front. I'll see texts by guys who are trying to get better at this where it's like, hey, Sarah, it's Mike. I met you at the Cowboy Lounge the other night. I was the dude who was really tall and really into hockey. Anyway, I thought you were so pretty and I was wondering are you available this Friday? Because I want to take you out to a 5-star dinner and give you flowers and I'm going to get a limousine and really wow you. Horrible, okay? First of all, never take a woman out to a nice dinner on the first date because you don't know this chick from Adam. You don't know if she makes the cut. Secondly, don't blow your load in the first text. Build it up to a high emotional place and then say this exact thing. You know what? You seem pretty cool. I think we owe it to ourselves to hang out sometime. Do you agree with this brilliant conclusion? Now, there's so many subtle things communicated in there, such as you seem pretty cool. You haven't completely made the cut yet, but you seem cool. I think we owe it to ourselves to hang out sometime. Do you agree with this brilliant conclusion, which is kind of funny? She says yes, and then you say, what is your week looking like? Therefore, she gives you her availability first, and then based on that, you could say, perfect, I happen to have Thursday free too. Let's go to the sushi place. It's absolutely awesome. And then you set it up from there. Okay, but with texting, the rules go like this. Build intrigue. Your first text should refer back to something that was a high point in your first conversation, or if you're texting with her otherwise, you make it about her. Some other things you could say is, you do this one thing that's so cute, but I don't want to tell you what it is because then you'll stop doing it. I realize something about you. There's so many good things about you and just one bad. Okay, these are building intrigue elements. That's really good for introverts because a lot of introverts aren't very bold, right? They're not willing to step out like this. And oftentimes they're not creative in that typical extroverted kind of way, which is to build intrigue. But even as a guy who is a little bit more low key, a guy who's a little bit more mellow, if you tell a girl there's so many good things about you and just one bad, okay, then you draw it out. And then you say that the bad thing is actually like a compliment. It's too bad you live so far away because I had a good time with you last week and it's too bad we can't do it again. That's going to make her explode with excitement. And then you'll be able to land more dates with her moving forward. But when it comes to texting, it's about building intrigue. It's about giving her little pieces of the puzzle one at a time. And it's all about, boys, and listen very carefully, it's all about moving her towards the result that you want to achieve, which oftentimes is the hangout. Some pickup artist coaches say, don't use texting to get to know a girl. Other pickup artist coaches say, yes, use it a lot, like text with her as much as you want. I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay, I don't just do it for logistics and I don't just do it to get to know her. I do it in the middle, but every time I'm trying to get a result that is either more attraction or to get her to hang out with me. So remember, boys, build intrigue, string it along. Use texting as little breadcrumbs that you give to her that build intrigue and make it about her and make her chase a little bit, and only on a high note will you ask for that hangout. Gentlemen, as you can see, this is a brand new channel. I really do appreciate you watching my videos. If you could be a pal and hit that subscribe button, I would very much appreciate it. Help a guy out. And if you could also like it, I'd very much appreciate it. In fact, if you were to like my content or subscribe to my channel, email me at CoachMarkSing@gmail.com and I will send you the Conversation Sniper, 150 Deadly One-Liners for Building Attraction, Guide to the Female Orgasm, How to Make Your Girl Look Like a Screaming Demon that just got hit with the tornado, and 3 texts to build massive attraction in women, impress your friends, baffle your enemies. I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, gentlemen.